Welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you work at Starbucks, you already know it's not just about making coffee. You are navigating this massive, sometimes completely hidden digital ecosystem. It's a complex web of portals and apps that essentially controls every aspect of your professional life. Our goal right now, we're going to take all that immense complexity and turn it into a simple, highly navigable map. Seriously, have you ever felt like you're just drowning in a sea of passwords? I mean, jumping between different login screens and apps just to check your schedule or access your hard-earned benefits, it's a lot. Managing the systems required for your career can honestly feel like a second job sometimes. Well, you are definitely not alone. As you can see right here, you are operating inside a genuinely massive digital web with dozens of entry points. But here's the thing, and this is absolutely crucial. Not knowing how all these systems connect isn't just a minor frustration. It can literally cost you time, cause missed shifts, or even block you from the money and benefits you've already earned. So figuring out this architecture, that is step one to totally taking control of your partner experience.
So let's break this down. We're going to cover decoding the Starbucks ecosystem, managing daily shifts and store ops, handling your PAN benefits, navigating info and resources, and finally, mapping out the partner tech journey.
All right, let's jump straight into section one, decoding the Starbucks ecosystem, and specifically its three foundational layers. Okay, so at its core, this whole digital environment is built on three main layers. Think of it like a building. On the ground floor, you've got the scheduling layer. This is where you live day to day for your shifts and time off requests. Move up a level and you hit the resource and benefits layer, which is basically your administrative headquarters for things like health insurance and checking your vacation balance. And then at the very top, you have the payroll and data layer. This is your highly secure vault for sensitive stuff, like tax forms and old pay statements. Now, because Starbucks uses a bunch of different vendors, like Lyra for mental health or ADP for payroll, memorizing every single web address is, well, it's pretty much impossible. So if you ever get lost, always start at My Partner Link. It's basically the lobby switchboard. It points you exactly where you need to go without having to memorize a dozen different links. You don't actually do your work inside My Partner Link. You just use it to find the room where the work actually gets done. Moving right along to section two, daily shifts and store ops, or basically how you manage your time on the floor. This brings us to your daily driver, the Partner Hours app. Honestly, this is the tool you're going to use the most because it makes your schedule totally dynamic. Right from your phone, you can check your shifts, swap with coworkers, snatch up open coverage from the marketplace, and put in time off requests. It puts the power literally in the palm of your hand. But we really need to draw a clear dividing line here. Partner Hours is all about you. It's a live operational app for your personal individual shifts. The retail portal, on the other hand, is all about the store. You can only get to it securely through the store's iPad or the back-of-house computer. That's the operational engine you use to do inventory, track waste, and look at business metrics. It is strictly locked down to the internal network for security reasons. Next up, Section 3, Managing Pay and Benefits, which is essentially your digital HR office. Think of Partner Central as your modern digital HR department. A while back, Starbucks realized partners shouldn't have to fight over the backroom computer to do complex HR tasks. Now, to be clear, this won't tell you what time you work tomorrow. Instead, it tracks the vacation time you're accruing and the benefits you're earning for working those shifts. It is the hub where you manage your professional identity, enroll in medical coverage, and securely bounce over to ADP to check your pay stubs. Now, even though Partner Central is your go-to modern hub, and as of April 2024, the official spot for tracking all your vacation and sick time, you still gotta know about My Partner Info, or MPI. Think of MPI as the old-school legacy payroll desk. It is strictly a functional, secure vault. You won't find company news or training links here. You go at MPI for exactly one reason, to securely download your W-2 tax forms and pull up historical pay data from previous years. That's it. All right, Section 4, Navigating Info and Resources. This is all about knowing the policies and getting your gear. Enter the Starbucks Partner Hub. This is an internal company website that acts as a giant digital bulletin board for literally everything company-wide. It's heavily focused on knowing rather than doing, so if you need to double-check the latest dress code, read up on corporate news, or dive into your Starbucks Global Academy training modules, the Hub is your central library and information repository. It is so incredibly common to mix these platforms up. For example, people are always searching for their personal pay rate on the General Partner Hub. You are not going to find it there. The hub is for general info. For your specific hourly pay rate, you gotta use Partner Central. Also, take a look at Coffee Gear on this cheat sheet. That is the completely separate official retail store for your approved dress code apparel and branded hats. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, the Partner Tech Journey, showing how all of this actually works together over time.
If we look at your journey chronologically, it all starts making perfect sense. During the onboarding phase, you're in Partner Central setting up your profile and direct deposit and scanning a QR code for the Partner Hours app. Then, your daily routine kicks in, checking partner hours for shifts and using the retail portal for store tasks on the floor. Every few weeks, you do a monthly check-in, pulling pay statements from Partner Central and catching up on news at the hub. And finally, you hit your big annual milestones, like August open enrollment in Partner Central or downloading your W-2 from My Partner Info every January. Okay, before we wrap up, I want to share some quick insider secrets to save you a massive headache. Ever get a server not found or app cafe error when you're first setting up the Partner Hours app? Yeah, that usually means you're on cellular data. Always use the official store Wi-Fi for that initial setup. Another big one? Just offering a shift swap doesn't mean you automatically have the day off. A coworker has to accept it, and your manager has to approve it. Oh, and if you want that sweet 30% discount and the elevated star rate on mobile orders, you actually have to manually copy your 16-digit partner card and 8-digit PIN from Partner Central and add it as a gift card into your personal consumer Starbucks app.
This digital ecosystem is huge, for sure. But as we've seen today, every single app and portal serves a highly specific, very powerful purpose. It's not just a coffee shop, it is a system you can master. And now that you actually have the map to take charge of your time, your money, and your career, what other hidden advantages of your corporate digital life are waiting for you to unlock?